this last season, and I'm asking him, he doesn't want to answer, he's avoiding it, he's ducking, dodging. So like I ask it a couple of different ways, and he finally like gives me a quote, and I'm like, okay, I can finally move on from there. And we had this photographer, Rodney White, at the time. He was shooting video in the interview, and he's like picking up his stuff. We're in Rhodes' office, and he's picking up his stuff. So I'm like trying to, not make it awkward while we're just lounging around there. And I'm like, hey, Paul, thanks. I appreciate the time. You didn't have to do this. And he goes, yeah, I know. He's like, gotta tell you what, though, if I have to keep answering all these questions about my job security, I'm not sure it's basically going to happen anymore. And I was like, whoa. I was like, wow. And I was like, okay, the time I was still pretty young. I was just like, sorry, I just had to ask. And I, I forget, I know who the coach is. I won't say who it was, but I walk out of his office and one of the coaches like stops me. He's like, how'd it go? And I was like, yeah, I think Paul's kind of mad at me. He was a little pissy about me asking about job security. He goes, what the hell else were you going to ask him? And I was like, yeah. And it's funny, like Rodney, we leave and Rodney's like, did he threaten you? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, what can like Paul was helpful. He was kind of like um Randy was kind of his guy. Like he would
Sure.
talk to Randy more. Because Randy, I got thrown in on the beat with like 2 or 3 years left in Rhodes' tenure.